Okay, just out in the shed, and let me turn Jim down. I just having a listen to Jim here in the shed. Hot day today. So, have a look at this. I was just walking past some boxes and I thought, let's just have a quick look inside this box. And this is a triode and cathode ray tube display unit type A84702. And you're probably saying, well, I can read that too. And I agree. And from the Amalgamated Wireless Valve Company in Sydney. Now, if this is not collectible, I don't know what is. Has the meters that go with it. So basically, what are we looking at? 0 to 200 volts reading over here. So we're in 0 volts at the moment. And as you can see, as I bring that voltage up, and obviously you can see the voltage coming up there, I can register exactly what we're doing there. And at the same time, we can have a look at the triode plate current. Amazing. This is a really interesting display piece. Obviously you can swap over to the cathode ray tube. So that one there will just sort of wane down and work its way out. Now this one should heat up. There we go. As you can see, as I'm applying voltage, deflection voltage, 80 volts deflection voltage, and then we go minus 40 and 80 just off the scale there. Pretty much showing you how the cathode ray tube, if you can imagine sitting in a crow like that there, could actually operate and take deflection. Now, see how I can, now I'm just adjusting the focus voltage, which is what it becomes actually, is when you're setting up here, obviously out of focus, etc. So you're starting to see, just how a crow works and just how it all comes together. But it's very unusual to see. I'm not sure where this would date. Obviously, it wasn't made yesterday. Let's come back over. So we're just switching out the cathode ray and just going back to the triode, and that quite unique, just in the way that it just displays just how this works, and amazing. My goodness. So I'm just going to take it up to about 60 volts, as you can see it. My goodness. And we'll go down to minus 60. I don't want to go too far. We should be, yeah. And once again, the meter will actually show, was showing, okay. Will show current, no question there, what I'm drawing in current as I'm bringing that up there. Should be showing voltage. Tap, 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 just in case the meter's getting a little bit... Oh, sorry, no, it won't show voltage yet. Of course not. Actually, up there. Oh, I still would have thought that'd show voltage. No, that should show voltage there. Okay, so that meter there was working actually, so I'll have to just see why I'm not... just let me try something. No, I think I've got a little bit of a... Yeah, I have. I can see it now. See, I've got a bit of a wiring, a little bit of a meter issue there. Now, not smart to be playing around with a lead like that that's possibly got a little bit of an intermittent in it. Better to turn off and, sort of, as you can see, yeah, the lead's got an intermittent. So we'll resolder and have a look at all that. When you're playing around with things like this, potentially just remember, these are real volts that are flowing through them. These are not 12-volt items, so just be a little bit cautious. But yes, now that should now give us... Yes, it does. Okay. Now if I go back to triode, it should do the same. But it doesn't. Is that my lead? Yeah, it's my lead. All right, we'll have a look at that lead. That's okay. Got a little bit of a dry joint either on the lead or on the base socket, but definitely before we go too much further with playing with this, we'll fix that, I think, before we electrocute ourselves. Always be careful with this sort of stuff, just to run with isolation transformers, etc., just in case. But there you go. That's an AWA, triode and cathode, AWV, sorry, get it right. Looks like AWA, doesn't it? Triode and cathode ray tube display unit. And I just thought it was a bit interesting just to sort of show you what's sitting around in the shed that we've got to get cleaned up and work out, and find a decent spot to show that in. All the best. Cheers, VK3 Charlie Mike.